All right, family. Black Power, Black Power. This is the Truth Hour with General Sarasun said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessory for every room in the house. I got something for you. Check out the catalog. I know you're going to like it and love it. Get you something nice. Get the 25% off discount. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. We talking about over 2,500 videos, nothing but fire. All the subjects that you know and love from the general. We got the making of the white man, occult, alchemy, metaphysical. We got we got Too Raw for YouTube, all debates, all religions exposed. We got ancient Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Black Power politics and economics. The Black Woman is God, series and library, and so much, much more. Handpicked lectures and documentaries from the experts and grandmaster teachers. There is not another website on the planet that can compare or compete. Become a member today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream. Too hot for YouTube, family, or any other goddamn platform. I want you to get on over there. We got something hot for you today, yesterday, and tomorrow. And so you want to be a part of that, get on over there, family. Patreon, General Seti, King Seti on Rumble, the Black Power scholar that will not stumble or fumble. I'm on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe to all the family that donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate. The link there on the screen, in the chat, in the video description. Donate. I thank you. I appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. Now, we had, Jermaine Dupri, little ass Jermaine Dupri, come out and he has some questions for Kamala Harris. You understand? He has some questions for her, and he asked some serious questions that people just did not like, and they jumped on Jermaine Dupri. They done jumped on it, and goddamn it, first it was Suge Knight. Nah, it's the goddamn black community that's whooping Jermaine Dupri ass. He shouldn't have did that. That's what they said. They say, nigga, look here. We ain't gonna have no niggas out there talking against Kamala Harris. No, sir, especially no little nigga like you. And so they done jumped on Jermaine Dupri. I don't even think they seen Jermaine Dupri since he dropped the first video. They looking for Jermaine. Yeah, I think rolling bowling ball Martin. They pulled up on him and shit. Him, Ricky, Tricky Ricky Smiley, rolling bowling ball Martin, and a few more of them niggas. They pulled up on Jermaine Dupri, threw him in the goddamn trunk. They ain't seen him since. So family out there, put an APB out there on Jermaine Dupri. He missing. The nigga message. What the fuck? I say, well, what the fuck did Jermaine Dupri say? I say, God damn, this nigga wrote songs for Criss Cross and, TLC. God damn, man, can't no nigga get a break and shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Nigga, Jermaine Dupri, all the man, you know what I'm saying? They might have had plies and help ride down on this nigga. Okay, and so what we gonna do? We gonna take our time out to see what Jermaine Dupri had to say. Wait a minute, let me get this. Let me get him in here. Yeah. Damn, Jermaine, you getting old, nigga. You nigga kind of look like Roland Martin. Shit, they look like they could be first cousins or something. Wait a minute, let me put this shit in here, y'all. Here we go. I'm gonna make sure this shit up. Make sure it's up. All right, here we go.
Yo. Out here getting these 5 miles in, as you see me do every day. Real quick, I want to talk about the DNC. I feel like the DNC has been going amazing, but I also feel like tonight, Kamala Harris has a pretty difficult job, right? And it's interesting because the Republican correspondent that's been doing the roundup after the DNC has ended, he asked the question that I kind of asked Kamala when we had our second meeting. If the fact that she's in office right now, she's in the White House right now, and the guy, he said, what makes y'all believe that she's gonna get this stuff done if she becomes president and she's already in the House? And it's a tricky question, because I asked Kamala basically the same thing, right? In so many words. And I asked her, like, as the vice president, why they don't let her talk when, Biden seems like he needed someone to speak up for him. I thought that's what the role of the vice president was to help the president. And basically, she kind of let me know that her hands was tied, that they didn't really allow her to be a voice like that in that space. And tonight, I don't know if she's gonna, I want to see how if she even touches on this, because if she doesn't touch on it, that's the question that I feel like the people that are, this is one of the questions. This is the top question that they had. And like I said, this is what the Republicans are saying. And they never heard the part about her hands being tied. And if she says something about her hands being tied, then it makes it look like the White House or the Democratic Party didn't really want her to exceed. So she can't really say her hands was tied, but she does have to step into that space. This is something I do believe. Yeah.
Well, here we go, family. We can't act like we brand new in this game. You see, we can't act like it's levels to this shit. And we understand that it's levels to this shit. And if we, and we understand that these offices, senators and representatives and presidents and vice presidents and all this, these are civilian jobs. You feel me? Civilian jobs, but behind the scenes is the money. You see, the money. And the Rothschilds, one of the Rothschilds said, he said it just as plain as can be said. He don't give a damn who make the laws. As long as I control the money, I run this motherfucker. That's exactly what he said. He don't give a damn who make the laws. I make the money. And that's the end of the conversation. You see, yeah, he this what it boiled down to. And so, yeah, he did. Basically, this we understand that they wasn't about to let her usurp. They wasn't about to let her usurp you know, Joe Biden. Because, you know, the thing is, let me tell y'all something. Number one, because I done already done this shit, and I would hope y'all, would you would have caught up by now. You see, this was all planned out. You know, this was all strategized, you know, by Obama, and that's the reality of the fact. You know, this was all orchestrated by Obama because they already knew first and foremost. And y'all acting like y'all stupid, but I mean, grow up. You know, and Trump alluded to it. You see, he alluded that they might, you know, because I mean, you strategizing, you got to be prepared for damn near anything. You know, he just, you know, he knew that Joe Biden couldn't run. Okay. He was a lame duck from the very fucking beginning. He was a lame duck, but he was just, he came in strong enough just to get in the door. You see what I'm saying? Joe Biden was strong enough just to get in the door, and goddamn 2 months later, it wasn't even 2 goddamn months. Month later, he was falling down the goddamn Air Force One. You see? So they knew they just needed somebody in there right quick. You know, they needed somebody in there right quick. You know, Hillary Clinton wasn't gonna run. She couldn't beat Trump. Okay, she couldn't beat him. Okay, so they were scrambling and they say, okay, Joe, we'll push Joe in. He's my vice president, and we can get him in there. Okay, we can get him in there one way or another, even if we have to take a couple of votes. Now, am I that naive to believe that they couldn't have stole some votes? I don't know. You see, like I said, I didn't witness during the campaign of George Bush. I'm sitting there watching the shit. I was really, you know, I was glued to the TV. You know what I'm saying? Not that I was, you know, it was very, you know, it was engaging at that time, you know that, and it was, you know, it was really engaging. And so I sat there and watched the shit, and I was watching TV, and I seen them when they called Florida for Al Gore. I saw it with my own eyes, live. They called it for Al Gore. I say, damn, Al Gore won Florida. And they basically said that, you know, whoever win Florida was going to win. You see what I'm saying? They came back in the evening time, you know, deep into the evening, and they say, George Bush has won Florida. I say, what? Out of nowhere, just like out of nowhere. Not that he was making a comeback or nothing. They damn near had conceded Florida to Al Gore. And then here in the evening, just out of nowhere, George Bush had, you know, because his brother, Jeb Bush, was the governor in Florida. And so he got that win. You see, he got that win for his brother. And Al Gore didn't contest it or nothing. They said, get your bitch ass on out of here. We running this shit. You see what I'm saying? We the posse in this motherfucker, and we taking it. You see, the Bushes, the Skull and Bones, the Illuminati is in the house, and we got plans, motherfucker. And you know, we'll give you a couple of books and shit. We'll let you write a couple books. We'll give you a couple $, but you're going to have to get the fuck on. And Al Gore just rolled out into the sunset. Motherfucker didn't say shit. You see? And so, yeah, so the thing is, I mean, but see, y'all the type of niggas that y'all just, you know, the political process and whoop-de-woo and, you know, our candidate, them motherfuckers is puppets. You see what I'm saying? That's what it all boiled down to. You understand? Where the money, trace the money. You feel me? Trace the money, and you trace those who call in the shots. You see who call in the shots. And so, you know, being that, you know, they thinking that, you know, her hands is tied. Of course they tied. Yeah, what the fuck is she gonna do? I mean, what's she gonna do? Or what any civilian, you know, civilian politician, what they gonna do? You see, what you gonna do? You gonna get in there and do what? Damn near 99% of the motherfuckers in the Congress is paid off. They ain't gonna vote for you. They ain't gonna vote for you. The motherfucking senators and all of that, they constituents that keep them dollars in their pocket. Yeah, they ain't gonna vote for you. So when the right and then, like I say, this is an order. And see, y'all motherfuckers fail to understand this shit, that this is an order. Meaning that, it's rank and file. A civilian position ain't got shit to do with the order. You see, behind the scene, the fraternal orders and all of that. It ain't got shit to do with that. Okay. And so, when they call, just like motherfuckers talk about, the Harveys and, the Steve Harveys and the Ricky Smileys and all of that. Them niggas ain't, you ain't got to give them no payout. They in an order. They in their Now, the fraternal order, the fraternities is JV. That's all they is, junior varsity Freemasonry. You see what I'm saying? Junior varsity Freemasonry. Okay? The free, most, if not all, and we're going to talk about that. The fraternal orders were founded by Freemasons. Okay, that's where they get all their regalia. That's where they get most of their hand gestures and they stances, even the sororities. The majority, you look at their shields and their logos, that's Freemason. You see? And so, so when you get to talking all these boulets and the boule advisors to the king, but who the goddamn king then? Nobody's talking about that. Who's the king? Okay? All these motherfuckers that come in here, and who's the king? I'm in this boule. I'm in that boule. Okay, then we understand that, but who's the king? Okay? Nobody want to talk about who's the king. Who's behind the scene? Who calling the shots? You see what I'm saying? They're just like them motherfuckers over there in Israel. You see what I'm saying? And you see them goddamn aircraft carriers from the United States. A couple of them over there. You see what I'm saying? Ready to protect them. You understand? Netanyahu got on TV and say, you know what? United States ain't backing us. We don't know why. Say they holding back on armaments and shit and this, that. Joe Biden went to explaining and shit. Oh, we not holding back. There was a misunderstanding. You understand? It was a misunderstanding. The motherfucker went to, explaining. So that right there show you that one of those heads at the table is Israel. Period. Motherfucker, when I can get on TV and say, oh, y'all holding back. Okay? Y'all holding back. Y'all, as if motherfucker it's mandatory for the United States to support Israel. It's mandatory. Motherfucker, why you ain't got no missiles over here, man? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? So the motherfucking machine that's inside the country, you understand, can get the, it's gonna get the, it's gonna get the revving up. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna get to pulling back, because they got money inside this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? They got money, they got hands on everything inside the motherfucker. And they can bring shit to a screeching halt in certain areas. You see what I'm saying? And so, so he put the call out, man. Where the paper at? They ain't showed up with the missiles and shit. What's going on over there? You see what I'm saying? And motherfucker went on the phone and went on that's not true. You see, they on the way. Just wait. We got shit coming. It's on the way. Okay, and went to explaining. So that's one of the hands. And that show you right there that he can make a move. His voice means something. And so you got to, supposed to be aircraft carriers to protect the United States. They over there outside of Israel that show you. And it's some heads around the world that can call a shot like that, and had the United States. So that show you that they got, power within inside the construct of what we call the United States that'll make any motherfucker in the office and every time you come into power, it don't give a fuck whether it was Bush, it don't give a fuck if it was Trump, don't give a fuck if it was Bill Clinton, don't give a fuck if it was Joe Biden. All the motherfuckers went straight over there to that wall and put that yarmulke on the top of their head and went over there and went to, doing whatever the fuck rituals that they was doing. Say they Christian, then go to the wall and pray with the Jews who supposedly seen Jesus as a outcast and shit. And so you gonna go over there. So anytime, and that's crazy that I even talk about that. That just show you how they can make a motherfucker make a move. You see what I'm saying? And so I don't have no confidence, and you should know that. You should know that. You should know that when you see all these niggas, they Mandela, was in that order with the Queen. You see him had that not the was it Knights Templar? No, it was the Knights of Malta. But it's a spinoff. And you see damn near every South African president, the two after Mandela, they in that same order, and they got the Knights Templar. You seen Bishop Tutu and Sammy Davis and shit. You see what I'm saying? In the the regalia, and the head of that order is the crown of England. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, what the fuck? You see what I mean? What that? So when you look at them, and then you come over here, you just look at the fraternity. I don't give a fuck about which one you talking about. It don't make no difference. They were all found. And I'm gonna end on this. You see, we go back and we study. And why do I say this? Because we go and any motherfucker want to dispute it, motherfucker, bring your ass. I don't care what bring your motherfucking ass and bring your motherfucking facts. That, the founder, because the most, when we talk about the Masonic order, the Southern jurisdiction, you see, Scottish Rite is the largest order on the planet. That's right. Southern jurisdiction, Scottish Rite is the largest order on the planet. You see, on the planet. And you see, and who was the founder of that order? We talking about Albert Pike. Okay? So anytime you deal with a Freemason, you see what I'm saying? Now, Albert Pike, I done went over this time and again. He says the true God of the Masonic order is Lucifer. You see, and the thing about it, he said that over and over. And for many people say, well, Albert Pike, let me tell you, his book, Morals and Dogma, is given to every new initiate since the early 1900s to today. And so nobody is unaware that's really reading the literature of Freemasonry is unaware that Lucifer is the god of Freemasonry. You see, Lucifer, the light, okay, the light bringer. Okay, so go look that up. And so when you see that the Freemasons are the founders of the fraternities, and then you look over here and you see the Knights of Malta and the crown, the King Charles and all of this, understand what's happening here. Don't get caught up in this blur of what they talking about on TV. Look at the truth, nigga. Wake your ass up. This is smoke and mirrors. I'm laughing at you, nigga. Oh, they gonna do this. Oh, they gonna do that. They gonna do what the fuck they told to do, or they gonna get their ass up out of there. Simple as that. They will not get no support from the Congress. the Supreme Court or nothing else, because that shit already been bought out. It's been bought out. So either you come in and do what you told, or goddamn it, you gonna be a lame duck, and they gonna shame you, and they might throw some charges on your ass at the same time. So Jermaine Dupri, he went up there and asked what everybody asked. And he didn't ask nothing that nobody else ain't asked. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he amazed the world with, and he asked her and her hands was tied, and you wasn't gonna do it no motherfucking way. You wasn't gonna do it no motherfucking day. That's when a motherfucker like, oh, my hands. Well, you wasn't gonna do shit no way. Even if you could, that wasn't gonna be a choice you was gonna make. You see? Yeah, that wasn't gonna be a choice you was gonna make. All right, family, we're gonna keep it moving. We got some more hot topics we want to deal with. Don't get caught up in the smoke and mirrors. This is General Sarah Sunseti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation, Black Power.